Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. Three specific shirts are probably making you look a decade older than you are. And if you're in your 40s or 50s, odds are you're wearing at least one of them right now. This isn't about trying to look 25 again, that ship has sailed. And honestly, who cares? This is about walking into a room and having people listen when you talk, instead of mentally putting you out to pasture. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the 8 shirt mistakes that make men look older and the smarter choices instead. These aren't fashion rules from some magazine, just patterns I keep seeing. Smart guys, solid careers, good taste in most things, but their shirts quietly working against them. Number 6 on this list is everywhere. Takes about 30 seconds to check if you're making it. And number 8, I wore those shirts for years before someone finally told me. Let's get into it. We'll start with the obvious stuff, the shirts that scream, I stopped paying attention in 2004. Patterns, colors, and fabrics that instantly age you. Not in a distinguished silver fox way, just old. Shirt number 1, tiny busy patterns. Those shirts with tiny flowers, micro paisley, or super dense geometric patterns. The kind where you have to stand close to even see the design. They create visual noise. Your eye doesn't know where to focus. The pattern fights for attention with your face. When you're in the store, these seem interesting. This adds some personality. I thought the same thing for years. But personality comes through in how you carry yourself, how you talk, your presence. Not from a busy pattern that's making people's eyes work overtime. I knew a finance guy, late 40s, sharp as hell, ran a whole division. Wore these to every client meeting. Couldn't figure out why younger guys on his team kept getting tapped for leadership. His work was solid. His presentation wasn't. We simplified his shirts, got rid of the visual chaos. 3 months later, he's running the department. Better choice, solid colors. Clean stripes if you want texture. Maybe an Oxford weave, it has visual interest built into the fabric without pattern overload. Simple reads, current. Complicated reads, dated. Shirt number 2, large bright plaid. Big loud plaid, red, yellow, green combos that look straight out of a 2003 cookout. These create bulk on your torso, make you look heavier. And they've got this suburban dad energy from 20 years ago. Here's the thing with plaid, the pattern itself isn't the enemy. It's the scale and contrast. Massive window pane plaid in bright colors overwhelms your frame, screams early 2000s. Tone-on-tone plaid navy and light blue gray and charcoal subtle contrast. That can work. Instead, if you love plaid, go subtle. Similar tones, smaller scale. The contrast should be barely noticeable, but for most of us, solid shirts just work harder, more versatile, look better over time. The goal isn't to be noticed for your shirt, it's to look put together so people pay attention to you. 2 down. I'm betting at least one of those hit home for some of you. Took me years to figure this out. Used to have a closet full of both tiny patterns and loud plaids. Next 2 are about fabric and color. Number 4 is sneaky, you might not even realize it's aging you until you make the switch. Shirt number 3, shiny fabric, silk satin, silk shirts. Satin finishes. Anything that catches light like a mirror. These give off this 70s disco vibe. Or worse, they look like you're trying really hard to stand out, which reads the opposite of cool. Shiny fabrics also highlight everything. Every body contour, every wrinkle in the fabric, every minor imperfection. Matte fabrics smooth all that out. I've seen guys wear silk to networking events thinking it signals success. It doesn't land that way. It comes across as trying too hard or not quite getting the dress code. Go with matte cotton. Oxford cloth has great texture without shine. Poplin is crisp and clean. Chambray for casual settings, natural, relaxed look. When your shirt isn't competing for attention, you look more grounded, more confident, like you belong exactly where you are. Shirt number 4, washed out, pastels. Pale yellow, faded beige, pale yellow. Faded beige. Those dusty pastels that seem professional and safe when you're shopping. They drain color from your face. Make your skin look tired, washed out. When skin naturally loses some vibrancy, these colors work against you. Super common. Guys pick these thinking safe choice professional won't stand out too much. But safe and forgettable are 2 different things. These muted shades don't give you enough contrast with your skin. Your face gets lost. You blend into the background. Think about it when you meet someone you want them focused on what you're saying. Your eyes. Your presence. Not wondering if you're feeling okay? Try crisp white. Works with everyone, never goes out of style. Light blue or sky blue adds color without washing you out. Soft olive or sage green complements most skin tones. Choose colors with enough saturation to create contrast. Still professional, still appropriate. Just more alive. Your shirt should make you look energized, not exhausted. Those first four are the obvious ones. Outdated patterns, wrong colors, shiny fabrics that should have stayed in the 70s. But this is where it gets tricky, where I see even really successful guys struggle. You can nail all that stuff, solid colors, good fabric, the works, and still look 10 years older if the fit's wrong. Fit is everything. Shirt number 5, baggy boxy fit. Loose, shapeless shirts that hang off you like you borrowed them from someone 2 sizes bigger. They're comfortable. They hide the changes that happen as we age. They feel safe. No one wants to feel like they're squeezing into something. But baggy shirts hide your frame, make you look heavier than you are. Remove any structure. Structure creates that impression of energy and confidence. Super common. Guy gains 10-15 pounds in his 40s or 50s, totally normal, and his response is to size way up. This makes you look bigger and older, not smaller and younger. Had a buddy architect, mid-40s, really talented, wore baggy shirts to every pitch. Clients treated him like he was out of touch. Not like the innovative professional leading the project. Got him into shirts that fit his body. Not tight, not trendy slim fit, just fitted, following his natural shape. 6 weeks later, major developer specifically requested him for a big project. What works, regular fit or modern fit? The shirt follows your body without clinging to it. Your shoulders define the width, not excess fabric hanging past them. This isn't about looking 25 again. It's about looking current and intentional. So that's baggy shirts. Pretty straightforward once you know what to look for. Shoulders should hit your actual shoulder, body should skim, not tent. Number 6 though, this one's everywhere. I see it constantly. You can check it right now in about 5 seconds. Go ahead, grab your collar. Shirt in a 6, oversized or floppy collars. Collars that are too big for your neck. Or soft, limp collars that won't hold their shape throughout the day. 2 problems. Oversized collars make your head look smaller, throws off your whole proportion. Floppy collars make you look less put together, less sharp. A good collar frames your face, draws attention upward. A bad one works against you in ways you might not realize. This comes up a lot because collar size changes over time. You might have worn a 15.5 neck for 20 years, but weight shifts, posture changes, even how you carry yourself changes. Your ideal collar size changes too. Most of us haven't been professionally measured in years. We just keep buying the same size we've always bought. The floppy collar thing happens with older shirts or cheaper quality ones. The collar points start to curl upward. The whole thing wilts by mid-afternoon. Looks sloppy no matter what you originally paid. Quick test: when you button your top button, you should comfortably fit 2 fingers between your collar and neck. Not 3, not 1. 2 fingers. If you can easily fit 3 fingers in there, your collar's too big. If you're struggling to squeeze 2 in, it's too tight, and you probably need to size up. Try collars with good structure and interfacing. That's what helps them maintain shape all day. Semi-spread collars work for most guys. Classic, versatile, frame your face well. Button-down collars are great for casual shirts because the buttons keep the collar points where they should be. Get professionally measured if it's been a while. Your collar size at 45 or 55 might genuinely be different than it was at 35. That's normal. Bodies change. A collar that fits it makes a bigger difference in how polished you look than you'd think. We've covered the outdated patterns and colors. We've covered fit issues, baggy body, wrong collar. Last couple are small details. The kind of things that seem minor but age you more than you'd expect. These are the finishing touches that either support everything else you're doing right or quietly undermine it. Shirt in a 7, shirts with chest pockets, especially that double pocket Western shirt look. They add bulk to your upper body, break up the clean lines of your torso, and they've got this office worker 1995 vibe that's tough to shake. Modern aesthetic, clean, streamlined, no extra details that don't need to be there. But where do I put my pen? My phone? My reading glasses? Pants pocket, jacket pocket, bag. Anywhere except a chest pocket that makes you look like you're about to inspect someone's furnace. Better no pockets. Clean front. Simple as that. When people see you, you want them thinking sharp put together guy, not functional workwear from 2 decades ago. Last one. And this is honestly the most common mistake I see. The good news, also the easiest to fix. We're talking one afternoon at the mall, problem solved. If you're guilty of this one man, I wore these shirts for years, zero shame. Just fix it. Shirt number 8, worn out, faded shirts. Old shirts that have clearly seen better days. Colors that used to be vibrant but now look dull. Permanent wrinkles that won't press out. Collars that won't hold a crisp edge. Fabric that's gotten thin and pilled from years of washing. This is probably the single most common mistake, and the easiest to fix. The uncomfortable truth, one good new shirt beats 5 okay old ones. Every time. I meet successful guys constantly, great careers, nice homes, solid lives, wearing shirts that honestly should have been donated years ago. The collar's frayed around the edges. The color's completely washed out. The fabric's so thin you can almost see through it. I'm not judging the shirt. We all have that favorite shirt that's comfortable, familiar, been through a lot with us. But that worn out shirt tells a story before you even open your mouth. It says details aren't really a priority. Quality doesn't matter that much. You either don't notice these things or you don't care enough to address them. In any situation where first impressions count, work meetings, client interactions, social events, even just running into someone you know, those details matter. Your shirt is a detail everyone sees. What works? 2 to 4 solid, high-quality basics. A crisp white shirt, a light blue, maybe one more color that works with your skin tone and fits your personal style. Gray, olive, whatever you're drawn to. Focus on quality fabric that'll maintain its appearance. Good fit, we already covered that. Replace them every 18 to 24 months, or as soon as they start looking tired. You don't need 30 shirts. You need 5 great shirts that work for you. Better to own 3 exceptional shirts that make you look sharp than 15 worn out ones that age you. Quality over quantity isn't just some saying. It's how you stay looking current and put together. There you go. 8 shirts that age you, 8 better alternatives. Bottom line, simple, beats, busy fitted beats, baggy fresh beats, worn out. So which ones hit home for you? I'm guessing most of us are making at least 2 or 3 of these. I know I was making 5 of them for years. If you want specific advice on your situation, which shirt should you replace? First, what colors work best with your skin tone? How to find the right fit? Leave a comment. I read all of these and I'll help you out. If this was useful, hit the like button. It helps other guys find this information. And if you want real, practical style advice for men our age, what to buy, what fits, what actually works, subscribe to the channel. No fluff, just the stuff that makes a difference. The truth, you don't need a huge wardrobe. You don't need 30 different shirts. You need 5 really great ones and the knowledge to avoid these 8 common mistakes that age you. You just got the knowledge. Now go use it. Thanks for watching.